phrase the title of this video. 10 best vegan meat substitutes. Yes, they taste like meat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another delicious roundup of recipes for you, and this time they are meaty. I got 10 meaty, delicious, wonderful recipes just for you. These are recipes that, how do I say this? They're great for meat lovers. They're great for vegan skeptics. They're great for everybody. People like me who never had meat anyways and like don't miss it. Great for us. They are great for just anybody who likes really tasty food, and they just happen to be meaty. What can I say? I'm a genius. I'm going to try my best not to use the word delicious 8,000 times in this video, okay? I'm gonna try. I gotta think of other ways to say delicious. Now, before we get started with our meaty recipes, make sure you hit the like button, that thumbs up, yeah, tap that. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button too. I have a new video every week. And let's just start with my green chili chicken enchiladas. Then we do chicken though, because these are made with vegan chicken. I use the Sweet Earth brand for them usually, or you can replace that with mushrooms or jackfruit, or you can mix and match, honestly, why not? Super amazing. You make the green chili sauce at home, which is super easy, simple as well. And these enchiladas are just, they've got the vegan chicken, but they've also got beans in them, and they're topped with vegan cheese, the ultimate comfort food, and so full of flavor. Remember, I'm not saying the D word, not in this video. Now my next one, I gotta tell you guys a story. I might have told this story before, but I'm getting old, so bear with me. When I was a kid, my mother, she told my grandmother that I was eating dinner. Nana asked, well, what is she eating? And my mom said, she's eating dirty rice. And my grandmother, I kid you not, y'all know my Nana, she thought my mom was actually feeding me dirty rice. But no, not that dirty rice. I'm talking about Creole dirty rice, which we used to eat a lot actually. I think my Nana just did not trust my mother to feed me actual like yummy real food. But we actually used to eat dirty rice a lot. We used to make it from a box, the Zatarain's one. But actually you can easily make it yourself at home. It's super easy, it's super meaty. For this to like up the meat factor, I like to use porcini mushroom powder, which has a rich, deep umami flavor. I am a big fan of tacos. And you know what? Actually, as I'm recording this, it just so happens to be Taco Tuesday. So I gotta make sure that happens tonight. But anyway, I'm a big fan of tacos, and I highly recommend that you try my mushroom carnitas tacos. Talk about meaty. Like for meat substitutes, I don't think there's anything better than mushrooms. And for these carnitas, I use trumpet mushrooms, aka king oyster mushrooms. Shred those bad boys, cook them down, then stick them in the broiler so that they get even meatier and more amazing. You have to try this. It's amazing in tacos, but you can also eat those carnitas in a bowl, like a burrito bowl sort of thing. Let me think of a good word. I'm just really having, I just want to say the D word. They are incredible. Since we are already here talking about tacos, I must bring up my jerk jackfruit tacos. Jerk jackfruit, spicy, tangy, meaty. Jackfruit, if you're not already familiar with it, is a fruit. It actually happens to be the largest fruit in the world, actually the largest tree fruit in the world. And the unripe version of the fruit is very meaty. It's weird, but it actually does have a texture that is so similar to meat, more so like pulled chicken or pulled pork or something like that, but with no animals harmed. And it is so yummy. So back to foods that I ate a lot as a child. Bolognese is one of the tops. That was probably my favorite food growing up, and it's still one of my favorite foods today. But when I was a kid, my Nana used to make it with ground turkey meat, but we don't do that no more. Instead, I like to make it with You ready? Lentils, but not just lentils, lentils and walnuts. The combination of lentils and walnuts is the most, it's like a meaty flavor, texture, wonderful party. Does that make sense? That sounds weird. Anyway, it's really, really terrific. And it's easy. Lentils are so easy to cook. You don't have to soak them. You just basically do a saute of the lentils and minced toasted walnuts, which give it so much more body and texture. And then cook it with your regular, whatever your favorite tomato sauce is, and have it with rigatoni or any other type of pasta. It is my favorite way to make vegan bolognese. Bolognese. You know what I mean. Bolognese. I gotta say, I have a lot of tacos on this list. I am sorry, but your girl loves tacos. Now, do y'all ever, for the vegans out there, do y'all ever miss fish tacos? Because I certainly did before I discovered Gardine's fish fillet in the frozen section. That stuff is so amazing. It literally tastes like real fish. The breading on it is just perfect. It's like a really, really, really high quality fish stick, but it's higher quality. It's just perfectly crispy, and it is really, it is so perfect for fish tacos. So you gotta try that recipe. It is fantastic. If you don't wanna have the Gardein, I gotta be honest, I haven't actually made these with any other product, but I'm sure you could do the same thing with the same ingredients. You guys know how much I love lentils. If you haven't seen my lentil roundup video, you gotta check that one out as well. But I love lentils, and these lentil meatballs are like a top of the list, one of my favorite foods. So easy to make. You don't need any equipment, unlike most vegan meatball recipes. And my daughter loves them, I love them, anybody can love them. They're very healthy, full of protein, full of all sorts of vitamins and minerals and other good stuff. You can have them with pasta, of course, or you can make a cool vegan meatloaf hoagie, which I have never done, but if you do it, make sure you tag me in the photo, okay? Give that one a try. You guys know I am from the South. I'm from Georgia, and in Georgia and in the South, one of like our main fancy soul food dishes, if you go to like a fancy soul food restaurant, you have to order the chicken and waffles. But what do you do if you're vegan? This is what you do. You make them with oyster mushrooms, and I promise you, they are even more delicious. They are more flavorful. They have an amazing texture. The breadiness, the coating is just as crispy and flavorful and everything you want. I mean, to me, it's better than chicken. So you gotta try that recipe for sure. And while we're already talking about vegan chicken, you must also try my most popular recipe, I think here on YouTube, but definitely also on my blog, and that's the cauliflower fried chicken. I made this recipe and it's just blown up. It's kind of gone viral because it is delicious. And the wonderful thing about this recipe is I called my grandmother up and I was like, what did you used to use to make fried chicken? Like, can you just give me the recipe? And I'm going to try the same thing on cauliflower. So the ingredients are pretty much the same for the batter, because the spices and flour, it's all vegan anyway. And replacing the egg to make it stick is so easy. So if you haven't already tried that, like over 1 million people already have, make sure you give that one a try. Maybe today. It's really good. One of my favorite recipes to take to parties, and I actually pulled this recipe out last weekend at a party, are nachos. Vegan nachos are so easy to make, and they're definitely a crowd pleaser. When I made them last week, I used the Sweet Earth meatless grounds. It is so meaty, full of flavor. It's not overly heavy or greasy or salty or any of that stuff. It's just like perfect balance of flavor. And on the nachos, it really shines. So I do my nachos with that. Avocado, salsa, a vegan sour cream. Very easy, very yummy. Definitely will please even the most discerning meat eater. At least in my experience, it has. Whoa, okay. We went through all 10 of those recipes, so I hope you'll give them a try. for all the meat lovers out there. Let me know which one you are going to try first, and then even after you've tried it, let me know what you think about it, boo. I'm gonna link all the recipes down below, and when you give them a try, make sure to rate them on my blog. The rating is like in where actually the actual recipe is. Just give it a 5-star rating. Leave a comment under the blog post. Let us know how you like the recipe. And if you have any questions about anything, leave them in the comment section down below here or on the blog, or send me an email. I am not a meat eater. I have never been a red meat eater. I have never even tried this stuff, but I gotta say, all of these recipes are right up my alley. I love that meaty texture and flavor, lots of umami, all that good stuff. I love these recipes, and I think you will too. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all next week. Thanks so much for watching. Now I'm gonna go make my tacos for Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Bye.